I've been into working out for a little over a decade now, and this bench right here is by far probably my most favorite bench I've ever used. So I want to go over all the ins and outs of it because I love it. First of all, we're just going to jump right into it. It has a 3-inch padding throughout the entire thing, covered with PU leather, so it'll last for a very long time. Extremely, extremely resistant where it's not going to be cracking. It's also extremely easy to clean, so if it does get sweaty, whether this is for private use or commercial, you can clean this very, very well, very quickly. Now this is red. I love the color. There also is a different color with this one, but the stitching on it, double stitched throughout the entire thing, which is really important because if you've ever used others, like that's where it's going to give out is the stitching. And this leather with the stitching is very, very nice. I love it so much. So I currently have it set up for like incline bench. So let me show you that. I'm going to show you some different types of workouts that there are. But just for this one right now, one thing that I love about it is right when I'm sitting down, when you're using the actual seat right here, this part right here, let me stand up and show you how it kind of has a little portion of the padding taken out on both sides. One thing that I love about that is others, when I sit on them, I feel like it's kind of like pushing in right here and it doesn't feel good. This one is perfect, but it still gives you the support you're looking for. So it is just super nice as far as your lower back, your shoulders, everything about it just makes it super, super easy to use. And just like it feels correct is the best way to put it. There's no other way to explain that. It just feels right. Now, the actual unit itself weighs about 110 pounds. That's because they use really durable, really heavy, durable material that's going to last, honestly, forever as long as you treat it well. One thing that I love about it compared to others, this is probably my favorite feature about it, is A, the durability, as I said, but the quality as far as the quietness when I need to adjust it. So this part right here, it has a handle and you can adjust this whether it's seated or totally flat, but it has a rubber piece right here that's going to make it really quiet. So like if I just wanted to go up to the seated position, that was super quiet compared to others where it's clunky metal, and I can just put this all the way down to flat if I want to. So just to be able to hear you, so you can hear it. Yes, does it make noise? Of course, it's a bench. But versus others where it's metal on metal and it's just doing this clinky, clanky, really, really loud. This is so nice. So that's flat right here. This right here can go all the way up to there. So what's really nice about this is one of my favorites. If you're ever wanting to like do a bent over row, one thing that I love is when you're doing this, and then others, you can grab here if you want, because it has this extra length, you can easily grab right here. But I love scooting a little bit forward. I have this support instead of like me launching forward. It pushes that support against me where it gives the perfect position for me to be able to do a bent over row. It works really, really well. So let's make this go flat. And I want to show you guys a hip thrust. Another one of my things that I love about this is since it's so heavy, but at the same time, this material right here is super, super grippy. So it's not going to be sliding around. Let me get this right here. And I got my wife's sponge right here for hip thrust. But because of the material that they have down here as far as the support, I can easily do hip thrust right here without having to like push it up against the wall and make it so that it's not going to slide. It'll just stay wherever it is that you want and it's not going to slide, which is great. So I would just get down. You can get into obviously hip thrust however you want, but I'm wanting to show you that this bench does an incredible job at it. One thing to note, others, when you do hip thrust and you have whatever, weights on, it's common that it's going to be hitting like where the support is coming out, and it's just really awkward to get up. This one fits really well. You don't have to worry about it, and you have plenty of room right here to be able to do it. So let's just get into that position right here. And if you can see, I'm pushing quite a bit of weight. I'm actually trying to push weight to the back and it's not slipping. So it gives that perfect position for you to be able to do a hip thrust, whatever that is that you want. This thing does a great job at it. And another is it does have wheels. Since it's pretty heavy, it's really easy to move this around. All I have to do is pick this up right here. I'm now on wheels and I can just move this around wherever I want with almost little to no effort, which is amazing. This thing, since it is extra long, it can accommodate all lengths of people, which is really, really nice. Whether you're sitting here and then your head is sitting right here, or I'll show you this. If I sit right here, which is not on the seat up front, I still have, because of the headrest right here, you can see that I'm just perfectly positioned right on that headrest, which is super nice. But the instant that I move this up to say do an incline bench or something of the sort, I'm now going to be sitting on this, but my head is right here. So it just has all the different like length that you can use for different types of people. This thing is super, super well built. I love it so much. One last thing that I love is this right here. Whether you're spotting someone and you need good grip, you can also use this for calf raises. So weighted ones even, depending on how you want to go about it. I'll show you over here. So I can put my foot right here. It's not going to slip, which is really, really nice. And I can hold onto the bench. And here, I'll switch to the other side so you can see it a little bit better. I can put right here. I can do my weighted calf raises right there, and my foot's not slipping. I have the support that I need so that I'm not going to fall over. I can't say enough good about it. I love it so much. This thing is extremely well built, going to last forever, easy to clean, durable, looks good. I hope you guys enjoy.